Hi, this is Mobile Max in West Hollywood. Watching the news today, Monday, September 2nd, watching the Israelis protest about the war and wanting a ceasefire, and it made me so mad. Of all people who should know this, the Jews should know this, that sometimes there's no negotiating with your enemy. Sometimes your enemy is so arrogant and so brainwashed and so determined that they're not going to change their mind, that they want to exterminate you, and the only way that you can live is you have to exterminate them first, or at least have a victory over them. I mean, what's wrong with these Israelis? Don't they know about Jewish history? I mean, recent history. The Holocaust. 6 million Jews thought they could negotiate with the Nazis. That somehow the Nazis would come to their senses after this or that or whatever. So they lost their rights as citizens. The next thing they knew, they were in a ghetto. And they still didn't give up this negotiation in their mind. And the next thing they knew, they were slave labor. And then finally they were in an extermination camp and they got murdered, because that's human nature. Human beings are quite capable of slaughtering their fellow human beings. There's no problem there. And Israelis, how long do you have to be fighting these Palestinians? 6-Day War in 67, Yom Kippur War, incursions into Lebanon in 82 to stop Hezbollah, just to have the UN con you out of there and just to let Hezbollah back in. Again, the same thing happens in 2001. Israelis, you cannot be like this. You have to be strong. If you want to live, sometimes you got to put up your life. That's the way it is. Human beings are cruel, vicious animals. If you want to live, you've got to put your life up on the line and fight for it. And that's what you got to do. You got to put an end to this by victory, by winning. Or this is going to continue to go on and get continually worse. In October 7th, that was the first time that over 1,200 Israelis were murdered, in addition to the 100 or 50 or whatever hostages. Can't you see that it's getting progressively worse and worse? Thank God you have a strong leader in Benjamin Netanyahu, or you'd be in deep shit. Thank God for Benjamin Netanyahu. Anyway, that's all I got to say.